Howdy, Armchair Warriors. Tom back here with another Japanese episode in Hearts of Iron 3 using the Black Ice modification 1134. So, we're picking up where we left off, which is basically you just got a 1 week in on on our last episode there. But this episode, let's see if we can't get a little bit further here. We got some invasion stuff like that going on. Moving into Burma, as you can see. Moving down south into Malaya. Actually, I got half of Malaya already, which is good. Borneo, doing pretty well there as well, too. Oop, we got another drop-off point there to create. Do I have anybody here? I do. So, that's all you guys here. So let's keep dropping people off until it tells us, there we go, that we're sufficient. So we'll transport you over. So that's those two guys. I want to add you on. Oh, we can probably add somebody else on as well. Say the 24th. There we go. Drop you off there too. I think probably need a little bit more help if we can get it over here. Alrighty, so that takes care of all the transports going on. Back over to Borneo. I see we've kind of a lot of we got units all over the place here, so things are not ideal, but it is what it is. We'll move you up here. What do we got here? Oh, that's not my destroyer, so I guess we don't care what is there. We got the invasion. Yes, beginning to happen. Palembang. We want to get that here pretty soon. Not that we're in deep doo-doos with our oil or anything like that, but the petroleum refinery is really, really nice. Naval combat right off the coast of Midway, which reminds me, before we take a look at that, I need to pull this light carrier group out. Where's Johnston Island? We need, we're too far. So let's have you rebase there. Those are just plans. Torpedo boat, which that's fine. Heavy cruiser. We don't really need a heavy cruiser on the east or west side of Midway there. Wrong place. I was looking at the wrong place there. Let's have you rebase there. Okay, so that still leaves us a heavy cruiser group up here. Carrier group here, which is seeing some dings on our light cruisers, but we're okay. Our CAG is looking kind of rough. Yeah, we'll let it go as it is for right now. Soryu, I don't think Soryu's even engaged. This Soryu group's even engaged. We got another heavy cruiser group there. This heavy cruiser group, I think, is like on the northern end. I don't know. Kaga and Akagi. Actually, you know what? We're going to pull you back. I'm just going to just completely rebase you back. Yeah. Just so that we can swap out some of those for those light cruisers there. Yeah. So we got two of the liners back here, which we only need one. Tell you what, let's pull the 12. Let's actually split it in half. And both of these guys, where do we need to go? What is our... Oh, you know what? I thought I'd taken care of this, but I hadn't. We're gonna address that momentarily. I have some troops here. So we're gonna have you rebase here. We gotta pick up we got a tank and headquarter unit. So we got a few units here that need to get picked up. They weigh 262, so plenty of space there. This group of 6 probably needs to come down here because we've got everybody that we're picking up there. Okay. All right, real quick, we got some. Let me advance it, save it. We got some bookkeeping we need to do. Totally forgot about doing this. Uh, so my episodes come out usually. I'm usually about 2 to 6 episodes ahead as we speak right now. In fact, this is about 6 or 7 episodes ahead of where the most current one on up on, and alive on YouTube is as I'm speaking, which is the end of the month of June, by the way. This will probably get posted sometime next week, probably next on the 7th, July 7th or 8th or something like that, which is good because I need a little bit of extra content, just so way when we have things like holidays, weekends, where I'm not really doing any of this. I'm typically doing this on Mondays and Fridays and some weekdays. Um, at least have enough episodes churning through, new ones popping up all the time, so you guys are at least a little bit entertained. I'm not doing this for the bucks or for the views or anything like that. I'm just doing it so that way I can keep myself honest playing the game and learn a little bit more about this myself. Even though I've been playing this for many years. For example, it was pointed out to me that while I've got these mountaineers here and spent a lot of probably about 3 or 4 research rounds getting it, I am so deep in my. Oh, we need some reinforcements here. I'm so deep in my builds and upgrades that I don't have enough IC to put towards the stuff that I'm really trying to get here, which are these mountaineers. I actually need to push these up some because we need to get those out because I'll be taking Midway and Johnston pretty soon, so I need at least 2 of those. Hawaii as well. We got the Marines. I still need those guys as well. I need 5 more Marines involved. Plus, we need all of these ships and everything that I've got getting built. These are getting attached to the specialized light infantry here in the next couple of months, which will be nice to see. But I don't really have the resources or the time to spend building these Mountaineers. If I were to start building them now, they'd be done in October this year. But you can see how much stuff is between, unless I push them to the front, they're not going to get built this year. I can guarantee it. 1943, maybe October 1943, they may get built, but I think that might be too late. Um, we're already pushing in pretty good into um, Burma at this point here. I mean, we got the little dangle point. I've determined that we need to take Rangoon, Mandalay, and Teknaf, get all 3 victory point locations in order to take Burma. And let me double check to make sure I've got them set as puppet. Yes, I do. We also have formation of 1st, 2nd tank divisions. Well, sure, we'll do that. And the formation of 58th, 59th, 60th, 68th, 69th, and 70th divisions. That's a lot of divisions. We're going to be deep at this point, I think we're beginning of April is what we're looking at before we're out of the 60% investment, thing. At this point now, I think it's going to be summer. You can pause to read all the specifics here. Kind of gives you all that kind of general stuff here. But yeah, we want to form those. There's 2 more armor divisions we're going to be building. You can pause to read all that as well. We're going to form that. We're doing all the historical stuff. Back to what I'm referring to here, the Mountaineers are going to be used to help me in the attacks in Burma and India. Burma, because there's a lot of mountains here and up in the north. I think where Mandalay is. Actually, no, Mandalay's in the plain, so it's just the mountains here between Burma and India. And India has a lot of mountains in the central part, but we could potentially avoid them by just hugging the coast, doing naval invasions all on the coast as well, and seeding our troops in there to help spread out and take stuff. We don't really need to take any of that territory in here. Yes, there's a couple of victory point locations. Actually, just 2 that I can see. Maybe a third. That would be kind of difficult to get to. I mean, we can kind of snake our way around in the plains, but nonetheless, yeah, there's only a couple of victory point locations in India proper, which I also set the right government. Okay, well, we're going to say we're going to puppet India as well. I don't care what you say. Um, Interesting. A lot of different war goals from different countries here. I didn't realize that each one can have their own or the AI would set up their own war goals. Anyway, Mountaineers be helpful there. Maybe in 1943 they might be helpful for us here in Afghanistan, and as we push into Turkey, Iran, and then Turkey, maybe. But that's saying that everything's going the way it is. As we just see now, we had a whole bunch more units come in, historical units come in that we got to pay for with that IC debt. So we're going to be staying in. I think we're going to be staying in the negatives for quite some time here. So let me do something here real quick. Alrighty. Sorry, I had to take a phone call real quick. So we're going to go ahead and just cancel these guys out. And what we can do is just simply click on each X there, hit enter, all those go away. A secondary thing as well too. I already have 2 Jungle Island garrisons, full strength Jungle Island garrisons, building 3 more. You can see I had the intention of building 10 more full strength Jungle Island garrisons as well, and just kind of spread them all over the islands that I capture. The thing is though, now that I'm kind of looking over it, for one, the defenses that I have now are arrayed in such a way because I've got like a box. You can see I kind of have a box here, and either the UK or the US could effectively, invade anywheres in my box. So I have to make sure that I've got some pretty strong defensive units all throughout the islands here. But as I continue to spread out some, in fact, once we get out to Hawaii and take Hawaii, the U.S. opportunity for invasions lessens dramatically. And then same thing for the UK. Once I start taking Dutch East Indies, all this area around here, get New Zealand, Australia out of the war too, I really won't be needing all these a dozen plus Jungle Island garrisons I'm looking at having built. But I would still need some sort of defenses in case of a native uprising or something along those lines. So what I was kind of considering is, instead of building these full strengths, just build this Jungle Island garrison battalion, if you will, the brigade, the detachment. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to build probably about 15 of these. Well, not that many. Actually, yeah, probably would need about 20, I'd imagine. They're low strength. They're low strength. Just 3,000 men, and the difference between them and garrisons is kind of minuscule. If you look in here, you're like, yeah, they're exactly the same in all aspects. In game though, the Tropical Island garrisons have some bonuses in fighting in jungle, which that's what the islands are for the most part, is jungle. So utilize just a brigade, throw them on. Let me go ahead and put them into play here. You can see their cost. It's dramatically. It's at least a factor of 10. Well, not a factor of 10, but in any event, it's 10 times less. Where I was paying 11, 12 IC per, I'm just paying barely 2 IC per now. All total, what I'm building is less than one of the original full strength Tropical Island garrisons that I got. Which actually, we can look up here. Okay, there were 7. I thought they were around 10 or 11. Maybe that was the Mountaineers. In any event, the difference in cost is dramatic. So I'll take these as they're built, seed them on islands that honestly the Allies would have extreme difficulty getting to, for starters. Let alone do they even have the range? Just put them on those type of islands. For example, the island range is up here where I've got like full strength garrisons. I can move those guys off, and especially like the Tropical Island garrison on Wake Island, I can move this, pick it up, move it over to Johnston, or over to Midway, and then Hawaii eventually. Let this be the frontline unit, and then just put in those low strength, these brigades in its place instead, just so there's something there to hold off an attacking army for a little while. Oh, and we've got to. Alrighty, we want to disband all these units here. A shame, because I mean I put some really great leaders involved there. Oh, I guess on that note, let me double check just to make sure. Yeah, these are just mounted. I didn't attach any of these guys to my mountaineers, so that's good. So we'll disband all these. We're not gonna get much back in manpower, just a few. But we're not gonna do mountaineers. That's the ultimate thing here. That still leaves me a good 7 headquarter units that are, pretty decent overall. Oh, apologize. I have another phone call. And sorry about that. I had a phone call to take care of. I know it was just a blink of the eye for you guys, so you really hear us anything there. I also checked the utility window real quick while I was having that phone call. Looks like we've got 160 days remaining, almost just over 5 months of that 60% hit to our IC. Sad, sad, sad. So where I left off. Oh yeah, so where I left off, I basically took care of some of the builds that I needed to address. Remove the Mountaineer units because we're just not going to be able to use them effectively. That does remind me now. So we got units here, here, and here that are waiting to get picked up. We don't really have the shipping to be able to handle that. That's something I have to do, I think, in a future campaign. Yeah, once those guys move, then we gotta get you picked up. So you're getting, oh, good grief. We'll leave them. We don't need these guys right now. Oh wait. So that armor unit, that's a pretty strong army unit. That's like a really good looking army unit. Um, hmm. Hmm. With armored engineers, armored cars, self-propelled artillery, mechanized infantry battalion, that's a really strong armored unit. Probably still wouldn't do that good against the Russians, but nonetheless, it's still a really good armor unit. All right, you're getting picked up, and I think we're dropping you off. Let's just transport you in here because I forget exactly. Okay, yeah, you are going to come up here. That's your friend here. You're going to come down. Let's come down there. So all of these guys belong to that guy here. We can just strategically redeploy them. Oh, so these are my forces that were involved in the fights up here, finally making their way down here. I think I was going to transport them, but not at this point. Interesting indeed. I didn't realize that those armor units would be like the way they are. So we got guys here that need some troops. Do I have anybody? You know what? These are really good units. Let me see if we can't add them. Like, yeah, that guy works. So you're taking care of all the garrisons. So that's, yeah, okay, cool. I think I see what I'm going to be doing here now. Looking for a good fortress buster. I mean, not that I really need it, but I need an offensively minded leader here. I know you might ask, well, why don't you take one of the really, really good guys that has all those cool stats? And the answer that I have to that is I may be getting more leader headquarter type units that I need to start putting some of these guys on so they can those stats can get filtered down. That said, a lot of these have like Marines attached, Marine type stuff attached. That said, I think what I might do, yeah, is use somebody like him. Attach him. There we go. Somebody good. These two are going to get sent down here because I already have a leader. That's got specialized infantry and a light armor unit, which, let me check that light armor battalion. Yeah, that's a huge difference. 28 hard attack, and I think it was 20 soft attack, 24 soft attack, or something like that. That's a huge difference there between the light and the. These got to be medium armor units. I will admit my knowledge of the Japanese OOB during World War II is very minuscule. It's not very good at all. But that I don't recall. I don't recall having gotten those in any previous campaigns. I mean, this is the first time I've actually run a campaign this far with 11.3.4, with actually 11.x period. I don't think I played a Japanese campaign with the 11x this far yet. So cool. All right, that taken care of. Let's take a look at this sea battle here and see what progresses. Nighttime, bad weather. Yeah, not not surprising that they escape. Tahoe. Whoa, you're looking kind of battered. Hmm. Well, hold out till we get reinforcements. Oh, we might have sunk them. Yep, sank the destroyer. That's good. I saw a convoy attacked or something like that there, so that's even better. This is Australian. Interesting. Perth, Queensburg. So a light cruiser and 3 destroyers. It looks like against a destroyer group. I know I had sent you guys there because I think you were trying to track down. Let's send you up here. Oh, and this is destroyer saying hi again, just off the coast of Johnston or Midway rather. Let's see how this goes. We lost a destroyer. We're wrecking them pretty hard though. Um, Yeah, I think that was one of my better destroyers. I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. So that was off of Midway. They lost. The U.S. lost a destroyer, Malacca, which is here. That was like a headquarters unit or something like that, probably. So yeah, we lost a destroyer. The Yamagiri, they lost a destroyer as well. Oh, good. We're getting our reinforcements on. Got some landing craft that are coming out pretty soon. Oh, that reminds me, when are we looking at getting the assault ship? Amphibious tactics, which that comes when invasion tactics and ship defenses. So that'll be April that we get the requisites for assault ship flotillas, and then once we get those, then we can start researching it. So not terribly bad. I don't think it should take terribly long for that assault ship to be researched, and once it does, we'll start cranking out ASFs all over the place. Hong Kong, 41,000 troops. Knocked out. Interesting. I didn't think we had that good of a hope of taking them on, but apparently so. How much is Hong Kong worth? 2 points. That's all. That's right. All my troops will move there. That's another group that we got to pick up and move. I'm going to leave. What I end up doing is this railway artillery unit is just going to sit here in Hong Kong and defend it. They move. I mean, yeah. The fastest they could potentially move is 0.6 kilometers per hour, thanks to that railway artillery. They weigh as much as a garrison unit does. Honestly, I don't foresee utilizing them in any battle. I don't think there's any fortifications anywhere that we need to really worry about. Singapore just has a coastal fort. So yeah, we won't have anything to worry about there. Let's see. Oh, we're coming down. The invasion about to happen. So I got hostile bombing. Oof, Taiho's probably taking some hits there. It kind of scares me a little bit, but I really need to leave a carrier group in this area because I've got stuff going on, or soon to be going on. Should my cap not be coming up? They're resting. CAG duty, resting. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's just put you up here and could say air intercept and just leave it at that for right now. Because I don't think we're going to run into any. I don't think we're going to run into any. There we go, air combat. I don't think we're going to run into any U.S. ships here. I mean, yes. Oh, look at that. There's. If I'm looking at this right, that's 3 battleships, at least. Well, yeah, 3 battleships and unknown number of destroyers and other ships in there. Let's see our CAG fares. Yeah, I was kind of feared of that. The twin engine bomber there, or twin engine fighter, that would not go well. Engage a convoy. Cool. Knock him down. Knock him down. We need to save. Yeah, it's been a couple days. Let's save. I don't think we have anything else going on. I've got my Marines coming in as we speak. All right. I think we're pretty much done here. What is here? Oh, subs. That got a little bit of beat up there. Yeah, they're okay. We'll let them go around. I'm gonna just have him patrol at this point. I was hoping to tag down the Australian unit there, but was not to be. Alrighty, where's my... Oh, good, they're doing some transports there. Oh, I have a Marine unit. Let's just go ahead and support. And I think we're pretty much all done in this area. I can pick, let's see. We're going to come over here, rebase there, because that's where we left our other Marine. Where's my invasion group that was coming here? Okay, I thought... Oh, here they are. I attached them to this group. Okay. Slowly coming. 9 o'clock. We got more naval combat just off of Midway. A sub and destroyer. That's not going to go well for either. I mean, the sub may actually run away. Yeah. Saudi Arabia. No, we don't need to buy fuel. Thank you. How is this fight going? So that guy's gonna go away pretty soon. Let's speed this up a little bit. Brunei Bay. Oh, that's not gonna go well for them. Definitely it helps. I feel very strongly that having as many carriers as I have at this point, well over 24, or just over 24, I should say. Look at all these landing craft. Yay. I feel that has helped me out greatly in the battles that we're engaging in at this point. The carriers with CAG, of course, they are very deadly. And of course, that's the big thing too, is you need to make sure that you've got your carriers well staffed with appropriate fresh CAG, which every now and then I got to check and see, which that's my reminder now. Looks okay. Looks great. Looks great. Looks good. Good. Very good as well. Not so great. Are we heading back? Yes, we're heading back. This is the second. Okay, fourth. Fourth is resting because, yeah, we need to. The ninth. Ninth looks all right. Not surprised at Midway that, we're taking some shots. And they look great. Okay, so we're fine. Our CAG's fine. That's the only worry I ever have, is that we just, things aren't turning out great. Oh, speaking of that, seeing that paratroop there reminded me we've got a paratroop here. It needs to be. So if we board can we airdrop on Palembang? Yes, we can. We are going to do that right now. I thought we had to be at 100%, but I guess not. I guess so long as you're over half, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that'll be nice. Okay, so we got our invasion going on. Oh, wrong place. Palembang. Airborne assault. Wait, are they? There we go. Now they go. Singapore Strait. Oh, interesting. So what do I have here? They lost a light cruiser, the Dragon. So I've got 6 destroyers, 13 destroyers. Oh, so whatever that is dead. I feel it's just like their leader escaping or something like that. Beaufort. Yeah, pushing them back. That's good to see. Looks like we're looking good here. Okay, so all these guys have to go like so. All right. Oh, good. We dropped off a whole bunch of guys here. So we are going to, actually, we're just going to do like this. This guard unit is going to come down and say hi. And then push even further south. I got to look to see where like the low infrastructure stuff is. Push towards our next. This Marine is going to fight him. We're going to leave that guy there, and then I only have one guy going here. I kind of feel like I need to send a second guy here like this way. Yeah. Okay, that all looks great. I do the 54. Wait. So your guy is over here. Why are you waiting there? Or no, your headquarters unit is here. Okay, so you're waiting for further pickup, but we can't afford that just yet. I have auxiliary ships that could actually move some troops around, but that's kind of dicey. Because, I mean, at best, I can carry 2. No, 1. Yeah, that guy can only carry 1, and he can't even carry any. Specialized light, he carries specialized light infantry. That would work. Well, I mean, we could see what happens there. All right. Let's find out what's happening here. So we're moving in all over. That's good to see. That's a British light cruiser that's going to get kicked out of its port. Sadly, there's some British planes here. I still understand how I got this fighter bomber, but it is whatever it is. You know, I'll attach him to I'll put him to the fighter command. He's got to get some strength up though. We'll do air superiority over that area. And he needs to come down to Kuala Lumpur, where the battle lines are advancing fast and furious here. The same will go for him. He needs to come here. Oh, that's not mine. That's a Siamese. So we need to wait till we get Rangoon for that close air. This light bomber. All right. So let's see how we're doing here overall. Armor needs to keep moving. See, even that is a medium armor. Yeah, soft attack of 20, hard attack of 16. Actually, I thought the other one was 28, but I could be wrong on that. Yeah, that's a good armor unit there. So we're going to come up like so. It's kind of sad that we're having to fight in jungle terrain, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're going to have to send at least a couple guys up to take out that. So I have a few just sitting here. We can send the 17th up like so. And we don't need anybody sitting back here. We're going to take Rangoon. Alrighty. So we've got our troops moving up. This guy is waiting for... Actually, you know what? Move him back. I'll take him back to the homeland because we need to add units to him. Air combat on Johnston Atoll. I'm really not liking that. So, really not liking that at all. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you guys back on CAG duty, continuous. Hostile bombing over the Java Sea. Not too worried about that. Are we over at Johnston Atoll just yet? Yes, we are. We're beginning our invasion. They have no forces there? I guess not. Wow. So I don't have to worry about the air units anymore because they got kicked out. B, we're going to have a carrier battle very soon. You better, well, yeah, you got landing craft. Let's have you come in. And you're coming in as well, too. And C, where the hell are my carriers? Oh, that's right. I had to rebase them here. All right. Quickly, move as fast as you can. Fortunately, my carrier's very, very swift. It says they can go 29. That's odd. I mean, I don't know how they get leader traits, I guess, or improving their speed. Interesting. And you need to get here too. Almost 32 kilometers per hour. Or knots. That might be knots per hour. I don't think. I don't know. Anyway, we need ships here now because we got 3 battleships coming out to meet us pretty soon. Is it because it's nighttime we can't find them? Fleet found. There we go. Oh yes. So we need to sink at least 2 of these battleships for sure. Oh please, there goes a destroyer. Wow, that was quick. There goes another destroyer. Whoa, that was so quick. Wow. So that was quicker than I was even anticipating there. I mean, well, I guess it turned morning. For a minute there, I thought we were fighting at nighttime. So we lost the Chokai heavy cruiser. That is sad. It was one of my more modern heavy cruisers. It was either four or six, level 4 or 6. But we sunk the Maryland and the Colorado, 2 of their battleships. The third one, I think, got damaged some. Yes, I can see there it did. They also lost 3 destroyers and a passenger liner. That was, well, losing a heavy cruiser to in exchange for a battleship. Well worth it, in my opinion. So did the Taiho get involved? No, it's not saying that it... Oh, we sank. that's what ended up happening is we sank the passenger liner. I don't think the destroyer sank it. It had to be one of these heavy cruisers. Oh no, Maya said we'd even... Huh. Well, we can find out who sank who pretty soon enough, fairly quickly here once we can check it. But yeah, that was great. A very good turnaround in the combat there. So I'm feeling very, very strong. There we go, move them back. Very strong about what's happening here so far. We've at least taken Johnston Island. So if Midway keeps going on and on for a while, that's fine. We'll launch our invasion of Hawaii from Johnston Atoll, which reminds me then I got to bring... I'll probably bring like this garrison out to there. Do I have? I do have passenger liners. So did they already transport the guy to Guangzhou? No. So I thought, oh no, they're transporting it. Okay. So let's do this here. We need to break you down. You're you're beat up for sure, but actually, yeah, let's stop here. Pick this guy up. It's kind of a weak. I mean, headquarter defense attachment is like really, really weak. Well, I say that, and actually has pretty decent soft attack. I mean, for what it is, has pretty decent soft attack and everything. It's actually not too bad, and plus it's backed up by artillery, which is pretty decent as well too. So yeah, we're gonna pick up this guy, bring him over to Johnston Island, and drop him off. Okay, things are really looking up here. I'm definitely loving what I'm seeing here. Oh, we have air landing infantry as well. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? This may seem kind of silly, but we're going to make this a very strong headquarters unit. On that note, we're going to take this passenger liner. We're going to pick up the 2 airborne units and transport them over to here where we've got our paratroopers. Which, speaking of, our paratroopers are engaged in battle. We had our marine landing. You need to come in. Pardon me. They need to take the port here. And I just realized we kind of went over time here, so I do apologize. But let me kind of wrap this up a little bit. I don't know if this is truly 0%. It may be, because there is a pillbox there for sure. So I don't know if I need to. Let's support the attack because we need to take that port. Because once we have the port, we can then ship in some of our troops that are waiting for just such an event. Oh yeah, you're getting picked up. We're doing okay over here. We need to just simply drop you off here. I think I'll have another invasion somewhere around in here in this area, but that's not terribly important at this point here. Let's have the 28th go over there. Cool, we're doing fine. This is all looking good. Okay, cool. So you're transporting guys around. We're going to pick you. We're going to have you. You know what? I'm just going to send them on back. I don't think I'm using. I have plenty of landing craft at this point. They just need a bunch of organization, but I don't think I'm going to use regular auxiliary vessels any further. I don't think that's. Yeah. Our attacks over here in the Pacific is beyond their range, the regular auxiliary ship range. The other landings we got to do around here. Well, no. I say that now. I'm changing my mind. I think we can still utilize the auxiliary ships effectively. I just don't need it here. I don't need it there. Let's go ahead and just rebase you there for right now. All right. Save the game as well too. All right, let's get a little bit further here. Let's see how Midway's doing. We're at 65%. They're about to lose. Americans are about to lose the one guy there, so that's good. We've cut off, or will be cutting off Singapore very shortly. Battle Novelty Shoal. Oh, that's out there. Okay. Whoa. So we're kind of set here. Johnston Atoll, I feel. I do have light carriers coming into the area. I really, yeah, they're fine. They're fine. They encountered 3 battleships and a bunch of destroyers and held their own. So I cannot, I can't say anything bad about them. Another thing we need to do here. Yes, no, you're still taking care of Midway there. Okay. This group, really, we're not going to see any planes flying around in here. Johnston Atoll, I feel, is where we're going to see any kind of planes, and that'll be carriers, CAGs, carrier planes. I think I still have. Thought I had another. I'll have to double check and see where my planes are around in all these islands here, because I thought I had another bunch of naval bombers down around there. I mean, I have this one that I'm still waiting for their their third naval bomber up here. That's definitely my alarm saying, "Hey, you've been talking way too long now, Tom." All right, let's get to the change of the day. Oh, good. I want to see how this was doing. This is up to 47, so that's great. That's not looking too good. Do I have I do. So we're leaving you behind. We're picking up. We're going to send all you guys over to here. Transport there. We'll walk, and once they get back up in organization, we're going to go ahead then and fly them on over. Drop that down to that much. That'll work. We're doing okay with our supplies. We're actually up to 30,000. I know we're going down quite a bit. Let's drop this down to, say, that. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, what do we happen here? Johnston Island. So we lost a destroyer against some subs. Yeah, apparently it was one of my class 1, level 1 destroyers. Not a big deal. Again, I've got another campaign. Well, we can turn this introduction help off for another year. I think we're good there. I have another campaign going where what I'm planning on doing is putting all my low level, anything that's 2 levels lower than current level, throw them all into manual upgrade queue and just get them up to the current level that way. Just see if there's a change there, because I'm feeling in this campaign a lot of my ships I'm losing are the lower level type ships, the ones that have low organization, low strength, etc. I don't know. I guess that's a transport ship. Hard to tell, or that might be a seaplane tender actually. But that is a battleship, the Duke of York. What do we have here? Oh, we have battleships as well. So let's see who's the better. Oof, we lost 4 destroyers and they lost 1. So that was looks like our older destroyers there, and an older destroyer here. I'll be willing to bet. Yeah, nothing terrible there. We need to take this port quickly. Rubber surplus 4. That's good to hear, because that improves our supply. Beaufort, trying to push them out. Oh, cool. So I don't know where these guys came from. It's just some transport and destroyers, so not a big deal. They probably took him out. 66% for Midway. That means we're going to be seeing that guy go away pretty soon. Naval Combat Johnston Atoll again. A bunch of destroyers and also another transport. They lost a transport. Also, like, really knocked out their organization. Hostile bombings. That's not going to go too well for you, I don't feel. Because I got ships that have some great anti-air capability. All right, let's go ahead and save it. And I'm going to thank you guys for watching. When we come back, we will be picking up where we left off. Got a lot of irons in the fire, as it were. We'll still have to see how everything goes. But I appreciate you guys watching. Y'all have a great day.